Gotta get it right, guys. Here we go. And we're live. Okay, guys, I just want to make a quick video right here. I do have in the bottom, down below, I do have links in the description box down below. But this is important. We have, I've witnessed myself in the skies a couple of days ago, the Air Force, military jets doing like dogfighting practices. Really? Uh-oh. Okay, so in the description box down below, down in Beaumont, Texas, just getting started, Michael Bennett. Fatal Gamer just told me there's military action out in California. We're having a lot of military here in Texas. So in the description box down below, yeah, I heard that, devil dog. I heard he might declare that, and it's already written that if he declares a national emergency, that means martial law. You can take over everything. So, with that said, in Beaumont, Texas, they're flying in like dozens and dozens of helicopters, just flying in, landing them, putting them on trains, and sending them to some. Beaumont, Texas is just south of Houston, right around that area. It's by the ocean, by the Gulf of Mexico, South Texas. It's about 3, maybe 4 hours from North Texas, where I am here in Dallas-Fort Worth area. Okay, we also have in El Paso, Texas, G-Dogs, all of the above, reported this today. I guess he got information that in El Paso, Texas, there's been a lot of military tanks to arrive. Tanks on a train, and they're unloading in Texas, in El Paso. That's west of where I am. El Paso, Texas is West Texas, about 8 hours west of where I am. And guys, something is happening. Something is happening. Yes, exactly, Fatal Gamer. Uh-oh. All the Jade Helm drills. The AI is getting worse, man. And I realized while watching G-Dog's video, I watched this live today. It was buffering on my end. As soon as I joined, it wasn't buffering. So once I typed one thing, it started buffering bad on my end. Someone said it wasn't buffering on their end, so they can choose who to send the buffering to. In Tucson? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, so the contact that G-Dog had said they think we have about 90 days before something major jumps off. I can't argue with that, because the financial collapse has already happened. Texas, yeah, you're right, it's the main target. This is ground zero. If it goes down here, they're gonna steamroll the rest of the country. From my estimates, which I've been estimating for a while, that the world war, the Mars, will start March or April. It's about 90 days from now. So the financial collapse, guys, has already begun. It's already started. The stocks are actually up a little bit today, but it's all an illusion. It was toast. It was toast 2-3 weeks ago. Exactly. No food stamps, no tax returns. And it's gonna and then they're furloughing workers. It's already, some government workers are going on 2 weeks without a check already. It's gonna be close to a month. Now, I remember the dream that we talked about. December the 21st, have all your preps done by December 21st. The government shutdown started on December the 21st. That may be, so it's only going to continue to ratchet up from there, guys. Yeah, definitely Bruce Daly. Exactly, it's rigged. The market is rigged. And but the companies are still announcing layoffs. A lot of companies aren't hiring. And this is what I've heard. I don't know about everywhere else, but I caught a Mark Fugel live a couple of days ago. And one of his callers in Washington state sent him a paper that he had got from the state saying that they were kicking him off food stamps because he was behind in his child support. Listen to the scenario that that's being created, how they're going to turn regular average citizens into criminals. Okay, so he was kicked off of food stamps because he was behind on child support. Now in Texas, okay, if you're behind on child support, you cannot renew your driver's license, or you cannot get a driver's license. Also, if you're behind on child support, you cannot renew the tags on your car, your license plates, or you cannot purchase one. You also cannot get a passport or renew your passport. If you've paid for a passport and they find out you're delinquent on your child support, they keep the money. They do not refund it. And it does not get applied to the child support balance. Okay? Also, child support goes on your credit report. Okay, now I don't know about everywhere else, but here in Texas, to get a job, they check your credit report. Okay, so that could be a reason for you not being hired. Also, they check your credit report for apartment and houses. Well, you better do it now. So, for houses and apartments, you won't be able to get that if you're behind on child support. And on top of all of that, they can still jail you in Texas. I know someone personally, a few years back, had a job, nice paying job. The money was coming directly out of his check to pay child support. And they decided to come get him. They went to his job and picked him up, took him to jail. He was locked up for 14 months, not 14 days, not 14 weeks. 14 months, a year and 2 months. Needless to say, he lost the job. When he got out of jail, he was still on child support and lost the job. So now what does that do? Where does that leave him now? So when you think about it, this is what they're doing to us. Okay, so anybody? Okay, yeah, I just spoke on that. Military movement all over the U.S., especially in Texas. El Paso, Beaumont, helicopters, tanks, everywhere. Air Force flying, doing dog drills. All right, Vance Buford, good to see you. Yeah, Vance Buford was in there with the G-Dog today, live. Not a problem. I'm glad you could join us. So they're turning people into regular criminals. When you think about it, I mean, everybody, life is ups and downs, right? Life is ups and downs. If you go through a down period, you get behind on your child support, and this is for anybody. Maybe you were married and got divorced, or maybe you had kids out of wedlock, or whatever the reason may be. Then basically you're criminalized. Thank you, Vance Buford. You're criminalized, and they're gonna make you, if you can't get a job, okay, if you can't get a job, I used to have Bitcoin, and I thank Gregory Mannarino for not having it anymore, because he told us when they built the futures market, it was going to crash. And I got out of it. And I did that at the right time. It was beautiful. But if you don't have a job, if you can't get a job, what are you going to do to survive? Just lay down and die? They're going to turn these people into bad people. They're going to have to do things to eat just to survive. Because credit check, you see, this is also a part of the mark of the beast system. How they can turn you off. They're practicing now. They're turning off people who are behind on your child support. You're not going to be able to get a job. You're not going to be able to have a car, have a license, a passport. And now you're not going to even be able to get food stamps. You can't get assistance if you're behind on child support. They're practicing. It's like the social media score they have in China. I'm trying to get this thing right. And I also want you guys to be able to see the beautiful scenery behind me, and also hear me because it's kind of windy. It feels good. I'm in a short sleeve shirt and in shorts. Silver, yes, Primitive Future, that's correct. That's a good way to. So we have to be able to, we have to create our own black market, basically, underground market. They're gonna with the financial collapse, it won't be long before cash is outlawed. Cash is outlawed. So, I don't know. We have to have a black market. You know, the scripture talks about the market of beasts. It said he causeth all, small and great, rich and poor, to get the market of beasts. Without it, you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade. Which means, what are you going to do if you can't buy, sell, or trade? You have to be able to do that. Warm in Atlanta? Yeah, that's good. It's like 73 here, man. I'm in shorts and a short sleeve shirt at the little park. People are walking, jogging, a little lake, bridge. Oh, everything's great. But I'll probably do another live later. You're welcome, Sarah Stewart. Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Vance Buford. And Primitive Future. I agree with that. So, chemtrails all up here. And what's so bad about it? These chemtrails look like scalar waves, guys. Scalar waves. The pattern. Let me see if I can see that. See the patterns, the waves? You see? That's not normal. They're like scalar waves. It's Tesla technology. Who knows, man? They could. Now these are the real. No, that's fake too. I don't know. Anyway, guys, something major is happening. I don't know what. I don't know when. But it could be Operation Hot Musket, along with Operation Cable Splicer. Right, exactly, JFT, Jimmy, from Tucson. So, Operation Cable Splicer, Jade Helm 1, Jade Helm 2. All right, have a good one. Yeah, so a lot of things are going on. I just wanted to come on and make a quick post right quick before I have another thing to do right quick. But I have a lot more news for you guys. We all have to work together, and we also have to find a way. Oh, one thing about it, this I found out this today, that all the major militaries of the world are now in Africa recruiting spies and troops. America, the USA, is even in, and I heard this on Dr. Moombi's show this morning. The US, and she even showed the article. Red Star tanks? Nah, these are US tanks. That's what's nervous, because of the Posse Comitatus Act. It's illegal to deploy that type of stuff in the US unless it's martial law. So now what's happening is the militaries all around the world, Russia, China, the US, France, the UK, and a number of others. Let me go. Yeah, I gotta make it. But anyway, they're recruiting spies in Africa right now. And the US is offering, if they join the military, 10 weeks they'll make them a citizen. 10 weeks they'll make them a citizen. Okay, guys. Well, you're welcome. Okay, guys, gotta run. Just got a text message. I'm a little late for an appointment here. But Lord willing, I'll be talking to you guys later. Beyond Babbitt, your host Brian Anthony, reporting for duty. Over and out. Left hand, right hand. God bless, Godspeed. And we'll talk again later soon. Thanks.